Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to the Hello World, podcasting with Magdalena. How is everybody doing? Listen, I just wanted to thank you for tuning in. And for those of you who are new, I just wanted to let you know that my podcasting is about personal growth, development, mastering ourselves, and in the meantime, figure out who the heck we are in this creation, and also at the same time using actually GPS, astrology as a GPS for the collective and for the personal guidance. Astrology is for me practically my hobby, and I kind of like it because it really kind of gives me a certain idea, and guidance for the future, and where to look and what to look out, even though we all still have our personal free will in the choices. But it's also good, I always use the analogies, look like using your GPS when you're driving on the road. You can always, turn and use a different road, even though you're using GPS. But if you're going for the long distance, it's always good to know the direction you're taking. So, as always, for those who are listening to me for a longer period of time, they know my favorite question. So, how are you doing? How are you handling these crazy energies? Ow! Yeah, oh man, this is such a intense, and crazy times we are in, folks. Holy, unbelievable. Anyway, I was trying to say something, but it's like bit my tongue. It's like, nope, not going there. Okay, well, first I would like to do something special today that I didn't do for a long time. And I just wanted to kind of give you an idea how far my podcasting is going. So I just kind of wanted to thank you all. If you recognize yourself, if you're listening to me, it just look like, I just wanted to acknowledge you. So, okay, here's my list about the countries. Poland, United States, Germany, Switzerland, Finland, France, Ukraine, Russian Federation, United Kingdom, and Vietnam. Wow, folks, I'm so thrilled that my podcasting is going all around the globe. And thank you for tuning in. And let me just go, down to the cities. Okay, the most listened podcasting is in Katowice, Poland, Cary, North Carolina. Go North Carolina, guys. I'm not quite sure how many of you are actually from THI. So let me know. That would be interesting. Bellinzona, Switzerland, Morristown, Montana, Florence, South Carolina, Apex, North Carolina, Moscow, Prague, and Nuremberg. Wow, folks, impressed. So thank you again. And I'm pretty excited, that look like I say, there is a huge variety actually here that is, listening in many different languages. So, okay, so what are we talking today? Well, I was kind of trying to figure out, how do I want to focus my, podcasting today, and I thought I wanted to share with you something very, 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 very interesting that I am experiencing with my clients. And that is how these energies are actually impacting our human body. And we just had on the 16th full moon in Capricorn, which is actually opposing things, Sun in Cancer. Okay, let me go actually through the whole things where the planets are right now. Sun is still in Cancer until Monday, and then we are moving finally in Leo, finally getting out this unbelievable, insane, emotional, heavy energy. Moon in Aquarius, Mercury retrograde in Leo. Okay, folks, how are you handling this retrograde Mercury? Yikes. Venus in Cancer, Mars is in Leo, Jupiter is retrograde in Sagittarius, Saturn retrograde in Capricorn, Uranus is in Taurus, Neptune is retro in Pisces, Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn, Chiron is retrograde in Aries, at North Node in Cancer retro, and a true Lilith in Pisces. Wow, this will kind of knock you off the socks. The reason why, because we have so many retrograde planet, folks. And most of the time when we are dealing actually with that retrograde planet, what does that mean? I'm sure you heard this many times when people are saying the retro means, redo, recheck, reevaluate, recreate. I mean, you become actually creative. Whatever you wanted to kind of add to the re-add is valid for you. And this whole year is pretty intense actually on the Cancer Capricorn axis. Okay. And we know that, Cancer has this, very sensitive emotional energy. It's also subconscious energy, about home, security, how we are nurturing ourselves. So opposing actually this intense Capricorn, which is unbelievable stable, it's a earth energy, also, represent authority, structure. So we are dealing with this dualistic energy of these two amazing, oppositions. And the point becomes is look like how can we understand these two energies and how can we actually transform or galvanize or how we can transmute or create this alchemical change with this whole thing. One thing what we are talking right now, the whole couple of months about that, this whole 2019 is actually preparation for 2020. And I've been talking about that. Actually, what I am sensing, what this energy may end up to be, because to me, this 2020, 20 has always to me the meaning of healing, because the 20 years is connected also with the North cycles. And if you're following your own healing process, you will actually come to this incredible realization that, it takes around 20 years to fully understand. For instance, just go back, what happened in your life 20 years ago. And then if you are older than that, go further 20 years or even more, another 20 years back. So you can actually go all the ways, through your memory lane back to the childhood and recognize how much these blocking energies are actually woven through our creation, through our own life. I would actually with that even go right now further than that, not just as individual lives, but also actually as a collective, or actually also as a planetary and out the planetary cycles. I was talking about last time, in my podcasting about programs are hacking the programs. And because what the way I'm seeing this, because we have so many aspects right now integrated here. We are also having, a lot of breakthroughs through our different layers. So practically we are, bursting the ceilings, if you wanted to say it, through our, awareness. And because we have right now so much information via internet and social media, and people are really networking with each other and helping each other with the sharing information, and helping each other to how to see certain changes and what that means is actually, to me right now, absolutely fascinating, because practically we are helping each other in moving on this evolutionary scale, and by having so many different aspects, it is actually pushing our bubbles and bursting our bubbles, and challenging us how far we can go, and how much we are willing, or how much we can actually allow ourselves to accept this as a reality. Um, as I've been saying, again, back to the last podcasting, because I kind of like to kind of correct, one podcasting to the next one, to the next one. It has an kind of processing, emotional processing, even in itself, and connecting with each other. What I'm seeing with this right now is that we are going through so many layers, folks, right now. It is just incredible. And what is also remarkable, that so much cleaning, so much stuff is actually coming to the surface, and it's actually cleaning and opening more space, so that we have this clean slate actually for the next year. But in this processing, actually, right now, we have all these energies are having actually incredible impact on our physical body. And I have to tell you this: I am finding that so many people are in pain. It is just absolutely mind-boggling. I cannot tell you how many people, how many clients I have recently who have unbelievable muscle pain, but also knee pain out of nowhere. It's like, oh my gosh. And what is very interesting, that the fluid in the body is on the sign of Cancer, and bones or structure are ruled by Capricorn, okay? And also knees, Capricorn rules the knees, okay? So even though I have a lot of people who are not necessarily, quote unquote, spiritually inclined, or they think you may be crazy, even those people are actually affected. And normally you would think, people who are more inclined, with these understandings, then, they will pay attention more to it, and, they will kind of sense it more, what's really going on in their body. Folks, this is actually going all over the place. So the reason why I'm saying this right now, because we have, look, like I said, we have Sun in Cancer, Venus is in Cancer, and the North Node is in Cancer, okay, opposing Saturn in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn. That's a lot of opposition, okay? So it kind of takes a humongous toll on the body, because actually the Cancer has to do also with memories. And memories, childhood and stuff. So we can right now see what's really going on again, as I like to say it, on the global platform. I mean,